Hi guys. Before we start our meeting, I will make sure all of the role takers already join in this meeting ya. First, our Tom already here, Tom Toastmaster Fajar already, and then for our table topic master Toastmaster Alice. Okay, and then counter who will be our accounter already here, Toastmaster Andi. Hi, Toastmaster Andi. Are you there? Oh,
Hello, hi. Hi, Dick.
Toastmaster Andi will be timer ya, sorry.
Yes,
Can
correct.
you rename yourself to your role?
Okay.
Okay, and then for accounter, Toastmaster Sasro. Do we get Toastmaster Sasro? Not yet. Okay. For our grammarian and also our club president will join us. And then our ballot counter, Toastmaster David. Hi, Toastmaster David. Can you rename yourself to your role? Because we have some guesses here. And then our GE. Hi, Toastmaster Berry. Long time no see.
Hello.
Okay, and then we got our first speaker, Toastmaster Eko, already joined us with his uniform. Still with his uniform. Okay. Toastmaster Eko, can you rename yourself with PS1 because you are the first speaker for prepare speech. Okay, and then for our evaluator, that is our guest also, Ibu Ronawati. Hi, Bu. Long time no see. And then we got me, myself as the second speaker. And then my evaluator will be Toastmaster Rina Ginting, has already joined also, I see. And then the third speaker will be Cut Irna. Cut Irna is one of our guests tonight from Telkom Toastmaster Club. And then as her evaluator, Toastmaster Ibu Tugede. Okay, I think all of the role takers already here. All right, our club president already joined. Please, our president, you can open this meeting. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you, VP, for this opportunity. I'm so sorry, I just about to have my dinner, but I'm so glad I can make it finally. I just want to say to everyone here, I'm not wearing my glass. Oh, Toastmaster Eko, we have also Toastmaster Alice, Toastmaster Sukirna, Toastmaster Fajar, and who else here? I don't see the name, but Toastmaster blah blah blah. Toastmaster David Simanjuntak, Toastmaster Anish Center, Toastmaster Tony, and also we have Toastmaster Rina and Toastmaster Yasin. Oh, yes, yeah. Welcome to the class for today's meeting. So I am going to officially open this meeting by clapping my hands. No, I don't have any. Okay, by clapping my hands, everybody let's clap hands together. So we officially open our meeting. Okay, back to you.
Okay.
Toastmaster Yanika, I like your place. One day invite me to there.
Okay, thank you so much. So the meeting already start by this, and then we give the role to our Toastmaster of this meeting, Toastmaster Fajar Prayogi from Eci Toastmaster Club. Please, Toastmaster Fajar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devi, our VPE of Toba Pulp Toastmaster.
Sorry, Toastmaster Fajar, can you turn up your volume? Because
Already. Can... Hello. Check.
maybe just me or the rest can just hear Toastmaster Fajar
Am I
voice.
audible?
Yes, you are, but so
Soft.
yes.
Yes, but more.
Okay, wait, I will change my earphone. Hello? Check. Okay. Hello?
Okay, I will use my handphone due to our laptop has something problem.
Okay, now we can hear you clearly. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, sorry for the problem. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. My name is Fajar Prayogi. I'm your Toastmaster of meeting this evening. As a Toastmaster of this evening, it is my role to lead the regular meeting this evening. Regular meeting. We will have 3 sessions. Sorry for the okay. As a Toastmasters meeting, it is my role to lead this regular meeting. This evening, regular meeting, we will have 3 sessions. The first session is the table topic session. In a table topic session, the table topic master will call out some of us here to answer some questions he or she has prepared for us with the theme of this evening. Okay, which is our theme is is okay not to be okay. This session will give the speaker the experience of speaking impromptu. The second session is the prepared speech session. In Toastmasters, our members learn to deliver a speech in public. And in this session, they will deliver speech projects they have prepared according to the project manual. And the last session, which is the evaluation session. Our members who delivered their speech in the second session will have their speeches evaluated by other Toastmasters members. It is how we learn in Toastmasters, by learning from the feedback given. Before we continue our meeting this evening, let me first introduce our role takers. First, I would like to welcome for our counter, Toastmaster Sasro Purba. Halo, Toastmaster Sasro.
Halo, Toastmaster Fajar.
Okay. Can you explain your roles this evening? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Fajar. So this evening, but before, hello everyone. My name is Sasro Purba. So I am from the DPL, from the this night with our Toastmaster. I'm as counter, so I will be the some of the repeated or repeated the language or the or maybe some of the people say okay or so. So this night I will record it and share to us to repeat it to repeat again. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Toastmaster Fajar.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sasro for our counter this evening. Next, let's welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster Yanika Sitanga.
Thank you, Tom. So, as a grammarian today, my job is to seeing everybody in each session from the beginning until the end. So, what we are going to do is we are going to learn together in upgrading or in improving our grammar. In this case, is English grammar. And at the end, I will report to everybody here. And then I hope everybody can enjoy tonight's meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, our grammarian, Toastmaster Yanika. Next, welcome our host taker this evening, our timer, Toastmaster Andi Sianturi. You still mute. Okay.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Good evening, my fellow Toastmaster. My name is Andi Sianturi. This evening, I will be the timer. For table topic speaker, you will have 1 to 2 minutes of speaking time. I will like the green light at 1 minute, the amber light at 1 minute and 30 seconds, the red light at 2 minutes. After the red light, you will have another 30 seconds to finish your speech. For prepared speech, it will depend on the project you deliver accordingly to the manual. For example, if your project requires 5 to 7 minutes of speaking time, I will like the green light at 5 minutes, the amber light at 6 minutes, the red light at 7 minutes. After the red light, you will have another 30 seconds to finish your speech. For the evaluator, you will have 2 to 3 minutes speaking time. I will like the green light at 2 minutes, the amber light at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the red light at 3 minutes. After the red light, you will have another 30 seconds to finish your evaluation. Speaker and evaluator are encouraged to wrap up their speeches within time frame to be qualified as a favorite speaker or evaluator. Good luck. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy, as our timer this evening. Okay, next, please welcome our GE, Toastmaster Berry.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fajar. Good evening. Hello, my fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. My name is Barry, and today I'm as a general evaluator. As a general evaluator, it's my duty to take note and report of all clubs proceeding to evaluating such as timeliness, enthusiasm, preparation, organization, performance of duties, and etc. I will give my report at the end of the meeting. During the evaluation session, I will call all of the evaluators to evaluate the prepared speech speaker. And towards the end of the meeting, I will call for reports from the accountant and grammarian. Back to Tom.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Berry, as our GE to this evening. Okay, finally, Last roll takers, let's welcome our ballot counter, Toastmaster David Simanjuntak.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry I cannot start my video because my camera laptop already broken. So good evening, my dear fellow Toastmaster. My name is David Simanjuntak, and tonight I will be your ballot counter. In the end of each session, you can choose your favorite speaker, and then in the end of this meeting, I will announce the most favorite speaker for each session. That's all from me. Back to you, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster David, as our ballot counter this evening. Okay, let's begin our first session, which is the table topic session. For this session, I would like to give the control this session to our table topic master. Please welcome and give the applause for the Toastmaster Eli Silalahi.
Hello, am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Hello, our guests and fellow Toastmaster. It is great to meet you all again tonight. This night, I will be the table topic master of this meeting, and I will facilitate you in the table topic session. Before I start, I would like to explain what table topic session is. Table topic session is a session for the guest and the member to have opportunity to deliver their impromptu speech based on the topic I have chosen. So I will throw some topics to all of you and choose the speaker to respond. The chosen speakers will have 1 to 2 minutes to speak. So make sure you pin the timer video so you can speak within the allocated time. And don't forget, we have the word of the day for tonight. It is the word of day. Don't write, attain, and accomplish. Don't write, attain, and accomplish. Please make sure when you deliver your speech, use this word of the day. All right. Our theme tonight is, it is okay not to be okay. Are you okay? My guest and my fellow Toastmaster, are you everything okay? I hope so. All right, without any further ado, we start this session. And I will choose 4 people directly to play along with me in this table topic session. Before I choose any one of you want as a volunteer, you can unmute yourself or just chat me. Is there anyone of you, my fellow Toastmaster or distinguished guest, as a volunteer, as a speaker? If no, I will choose first. Any one of you want as a volunteer? Okay. I will choose Toastmaster Labueni Siboro. Are you there? Toastmaster Labueni, could you hear me? Toastmaster Labueni? Okay. Maybe she is still try to connect. The second, I would like to invite Toastmaster Yaslin as our guest. Yaslin Nur Halija. Are you there? Toastmaster Yaslin Nur Halija, right? Toastmaster Yaslin? Still cannot hear, yeah? Okay, I will then we wait. I will choose Michael Tani. Are you there? Toastmaster Michael Tani as our guest tonight.
Hello.
Okay, welcome, Toastmaster Yaslin Nurhalija. I will choose you as our speaker for table topic for tonight.
Okay.
Okay, and then Toastmaster Michael Tani, are you there? Could you unmute yourself so that we can hear you? Okay, maybe still try to connect. Okay, Toastmaster Berry. I will choose also
Okay.
you. Okay.
Okay.
And then Toastmaster Rina, are you there? Toastmaster Rina Ginting.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I will choose you as third speaker.
Okay.
And for the last is Toastmaster Labueni or Michael Tani. Labueni, are you there? Okay, Michael Tani. If not, I
Maybe
will.
you can start while waiting for Toastmaster Michael.
Okay, okay, okay. First, let's start. I will share my screen. Could you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, the first speaker, Toastmaster Yaslin Nurhalija. Could you choose one of this color? Toastmaster Yaslin Nurhalija.
I choose yellow.
Yellow. Okay, our theme tonight it's okay not to be okay. With word of the day, don't write, attend, and accomplish. Your time will 1 to 2 minutes. You choose yellow, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you win. Sometimes you learn. Toastmaster Yaslin, your time 1 to 2 minutes. I offer to you.
Okay, thank you so much for your chances, Toastmaster Elise. Okay, so sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Yeah, that is one of the best quotes I've ever heard in my entire life. You know that I personally have been in this position, have been felt this quote in my life, like when I did singing competition in about 5 years ago. And yeah, I you know that I did join lots of singing competition, and also like performing in what we call it, uh in a cafe, like performing singing in a cafe restaurant or something like that. And you know, like I did my best at cafe, at singing in the cafe or restaurant. But sometimes when I do singing in a competition, like in a real competition where there's a lot of singer there, I felt like, yeah, I lost. So I think that this is really related to me, that the quote is really related to me, that sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Like I do win at what at one event, but I do learn at one event too. Like, you know, like when I well sometimes I do learn, sometimes I learn, like the quote said before, I do learn. Why? Because yeah, I do learn that I still have to improve myself at singing, because there's a lot of people who can sing more than me. So I do have to learn to be more masters on it. yeah, I think so. That's all for me. Sorry for a bit nervous. Oh yeah, thank you so much. I back to you, table topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Yaslin. Yes, not always we can win. If we are not win or if we lost, no problem. Just we can take a learn from that. And then second speaker, Toastmaster Rina. Toastmaster Rina Ginting.
Yes.
Could you choose which color you want to choose?
I will choose green.
Green. You like green?
No, actually, I like purple.
You like purple, but green is okay. You choose green tonight. Are you ready, Toastmaster Rina?
Yes, I'm ready.
It is healthy to admit you are not okay. It is okay not to be okay. It is brave, but don't let it win. Be sad, have your moment, your day, or your week. Then do something about it and be happy for yourself. I repeat again, it is healthy to admit you are not okay. It is okay not to be okay. It is brave, but don't let it win. Be sad, have your moment, your day or week. Then do something about it and be happy for yourself. Toastmaster Rina, your time 1 to 2 minutes.
In life, like a wheel, so sometimes we are in the bad situation, sometimes we are in the good situation, sometimes we are good performance, sometimes we are not good performance, but whatever condition that we face now or today, just admit yourself. Even you are happy, even you are feel you are like a failure, just admit that, because as a human we never perfect. Sometimes yeah we okay, sometimes we are not okay, but when you feel not okay, don't say that you okay, because it's not good for your healthy, for your health mental. So just admits that it's not okay for me. And when you in the not okay fase, you try how to attain your good pace. So after that, you can learn something for the bad condition or for the not okay condition to move to the okay condition. I think that's all for me. Whatever, be happy always, because every one of us will have good pace or not good pace. Thank you, Tom. Thank you,
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Rina. Yes, if we are not okay, it is okay to admit that we are not okay. So it is very neat so that we can don't lie to ourselves. Then the third speaker, Toastmaster Berry. Are you ready?
Yes,
You can choose which color you want to choose.
because I love blue color, so I choose blue.
You like blue color, right?
Correct.
You have t-shirt blue or your motorcycle blue? No. Okay, Toastmaster Berry, you choose blue. It is okay to make mistake, and it is okay to not be good at everything. It is okay to make mistake, and it is okay to not be good at everything. Toastmaster Berry, your time 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Table topic master, Toastmaster Ellis. Yeah, sometimes we will make mistake. That's life. Like me in my current position, my job, I make mistakes. Sometimes my superior not satisfied what I'm doing, what the job that I've been done. That it's okay. If you admit it, then you will know where you have to improve yourself, and you know also how to be better. If you will not admit it, you will never be improved. So just learn also from others' mistakes, not you to make a mistake. You can learn from others' mistakes also. And I want say to share about today's topic also. It's okay not to be okay. Actually, is describe myself for today, because from yesterday I got fever, so I take restful day in my bed to be better in this day and enjoy this. So it's our turn, our decision to make a good improvement for our life, then it can be better. Thank you. That's all for me. Back to table topic master, Toastmaster Ellis. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Berry. Yes, we are learn from the mistake, but the most important is we can improve and not repeat what our mistake. And for the next speaker, Toastmaster Labueni, are you there? Toastmaster Michael Tani, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, Toastmaster Michael Tani, I choose you for the fourth speaker. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Which one you want to choose? Toastmaster Michael Tani, which color? Red, yellow, and brown, right?
Okay, I will choose the
Sorry.
brown. Brown.
Red, this is red, and this is orange, and this is brown.
Brown.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, brown. It is perfectly okay to admit you are not okay. It is perfectly okay to admit you are not okay. Toastmaster Michael Tani, your time 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ellis. Okay, this topic is, I think, this is a very trending topic for millennials today, because we are concerned about our mental health, which it seems like it's a primary or a main thing that we have to be concerned about. I think that it is very brave if people are ready to admit that if they are not okay, like maybe they are sad, or maybe they are confused, or maybe they are feeling down. That's what makes us human, because we have this feeling, because human have feelings. And I think that is a very good quote for us to remind us also that it is okay to not feel okay. So I would like to encourage all of us to admit if whether we are not feeling okay. I think that when we admit that we are not okay, we will attain something that can help us to move forward. Okay, and I think that's all. Back to you, Master Alice.
Thank you, Toastmaster Michael Tani. All of us tonight, we are agree. It is okay not to be okay, because we are human. Even we are trying, we already give our best. We give all out. Sometimes we are doing mistake. Sometimes we are imperfect. That's why it is okay not to be okay. Learn from the mistake and hope for the better. I think one day, what is our dream? It will come true. Thank you, our guest and our speaker. It is over for table topic session tonight. I offer to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Fajar.
Okay, thank you. Give applause for our TTM, Toastmaster Elis Silalahi. Is it okay? Okay, thank you. The interesting about our table topic session. Okay, we continue our second sessions. That's the prepared speech session. This evening, we have 3 speakers. Please let me introduce our first speaker.
Timer first.
Our first speaker, Toastmaster Eko Tampubolon.
Hello.
He is a researcher.
Toastmaster Fajar. Toastmaster Fajar, I think timer. For the timer first.
Oh,
timer
sorry. Yeah, I missed. Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Elis, to remind me. Toastmaster Andi Shanturi, can you give your report about the timer?
Okay. Can I share my screen? Okay, for my report for timer is all speaker for table topic is qualified. That's all for my report. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andi. Okay, next we invite our ballot counter, David Simanjuntak.
Okay, thank you so much, Tom. So, my dear fellow Toastmaster, and now it is time to vote for your favorite speaker in this table topic session. Give me a second. Okay, I have launched the voting. You can choose your favorite speaker. And the vote will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, our ballot counter. Okay, we move to the second session, the prepared speech session. This evening, we have 3 speakers. Let me introduce the first speaker. Speaker 1 is Toastmaster Eko Tampubolon. His pathway is persuasive influence, level 1, project 2. His title is Stop Worrying. Time 5 to 7 minutes. Evaluator Toastmaster Ronawati Wongso from Maranatha Toastmaster Club. Okay. Hello, Toastmaster Eko.
Hello, Toastmaster Fajar and fellow Toastmasters. Good evening.
Yes. Are you ready?
Shall I introduce the purpose statement first as evaluator?
Sorry, Toastmaster Ronawati.
Shall I introduce the purpose statement before the speech?
Oh,
yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, let me do it. Okay. So I'm very pleased to evaluate Toastmaster Eko Tampubolon, who will be doing his persuasive influence pathway level 1, project 2, for speech evaluation and feedback. And this is the second speech, yeah? Oh, you haven't given me the first speech, yeah, Pak Eko? The result of your first speech evaluation?
I'm on the way.
Okay. Stop worrying. It's 5 to 7 minutes. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate that he or she has applied the feedback received from his or her first speech. Stop worrying, Eko Tampu Bolon. Eko Tampu Bolon, stop worrying.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters. It's my time to speak. Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. Am I visible?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Do everybody hear this sound, the following sound? Do everybody hear the following sound?
Not yet.
Oh,
No.
No? Just try again.
Oh yes,
Everybody? Okay, it's sound of heartbeat. So I want to say that I feel nervous. Okay, I want to speak about how I overcome my shyness and nervousness. That's why my title, Stop Worrying. So when I feel nervous, I know that my heart rate increases. Boop, 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 boop. And my temperature decreases. It's like I feel pale. And my mind sometimes runs everywhere. Also, my stomach starts to swell. I always feel that when I'm talking in front of someone or many people, like what I'm doing right now. So I would like to tell us about my experience when I was a meeting in my office. It's a yearly meeting in R&D. Suddenly, Toastmaster Vanessa came to our meeting. It's usual for them to make any entertainment for meeting. So I shared with Toastmaster Vanessa. I said to her, Kak, I will nervous. She just smiled. She replied that she used to feel the same way. So she encouraged me not to focus on people's eye, but their forehead. Yeah, for a while, it's helpful. But what happened next opportunity or next time? So before my turn, I watched my coworkers presenting their report. I didn't focus on their material. I just look at their body language, okay, and the way they spoke, their intonation, and volume they resulted. I really check them in detail. So I could feel when they turn to fear or lose their power, some seem like unnatural in producing their sound, such as they become more, their sound become more heavier or faster. Some touch their neck. It's the way they express their worry. They even could point it the wrong object on their slides. So they pointed the wrong object on their slides. So I know that my coworkers were nervous. It's what it was. I mean, even now, I'm looking as one by one how you Guys, do your presentation. I do it. Also, I look to persons with stable confidence. They could make good eye contact, nice, welcoming, and stable intonation and sound volume. Now, I have a big view of people who feel unstable and who feel stable. I mean, who feel confidence and not confidence. You think I was bad prepared of that presentation? Not really. I do know my job and my material. The case is I think over and over. So I asked another guest. She said to me to imagine that people around me are only goods or stuffs. So only me was in the auditorium. Yes, it's only good. It's time for lunch. Okay, I still have preparation to show my presentation. After lunch, I ate my lunch faster and went to my room. I met with my roommate. I said to him that we were meeting and I felt fear to show presentations. He said that he could feel the same thing. So I stopped talking. I took all it more deeply. I reached in my own conclusion that it is a completely natural experience. So when I find myself worrying too much, I seek constructive ways to deal with my problem. I get mature advice, and above all, I take my concerns to God because He cares about me. With His help, I hopefully will stop worrying so much. Yeah, it's all about my experience of stop worrying. Thank you.
Okay, give applause to our first speaker, Toastmaster Eko Tabubolon. Okay. Next, we invite our second speaker. He is our VPE right now, Toastmaster Devi Nasution. Her pathway is team collaboration, level 1, project 2. The title is Stop Trying to be Perfect. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. His evaluator is Toastmaster Rina Ginting. Okay, Toastmaster Devi Nasution, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, this screen is yours.
Thank you, our Tom. Before I start, I will make sure, am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Yes, you're audible and visible.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Before I start my speech, I want to know what is one of the keys to find the true happiness in life? Can someone answer this question? Toastmaster Alice? What do you
Could
think?
you repeat your question, please?
What is one of the keys to find true happiness in life?
Yes, to
Just
find.
a simple one.
Oh, it's mean bersyukur. What is in the English?
Being grateful.
Being grateful, yes. Being grateful.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Toastmaster Alice. So being grateful. And I believe many of you will say different kind of things, but what I want to share here, but one of the keys to find true happiness in life is stop trying to be perfect. As a human being, I myself try to be perfect in every aspect, in personal life and professional life. I try to make everything meets perfect without realizing it, that perfectionism affects every areas of our life, leaving us feeling exhausted, drained, and defeated. I believe some of you, or maybe all of you, have felt the same way. We live in a world where we consume with image of perfection that lead us to create unrealistic expectations of ourselves. Sometimes I feel that to be accepted and acknowledged about who we are, we become so obsessed with getting things perfect. We work so hard and harder and then attain more. But at the end, more is never enough. Don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with working hard to attain our goals in life. But having the courage to let go of perfectionist behaviors is one of the most empowering things that we can do. Because you know what? Trying to be perfect actually can prevent us from success. Perfectionism is like a bully who leaves us feeling defeated and drained. It reminds us that nothing is good enough, that we have to constantly prove our worth to the world in order to feel successful. Tonight, I want to share with you 6 reasons why we need to stop trying to be perfect. The first is, it is not possible. If we are striving for perfection, stop. Why? Because we are trying to achieve something that doesn't exist. In today's world, everything is in a constant state of change. If we think that something is perfect today, that doesn't mean that it will still be perfect tomorrow. The world is far from perfect. So why we are trying to be perfect? The second, it will reduce our self-worth. As a perfectionist, sometimes we set unrealistic expectations of ourselves, and if we don't reach them, we will blame or punish ourselves or even downgrade ourselves. Perfectionism is a self-esteem crusher. It feeds us inner critic who constantly reminds us that we aren't enough. The third is perfectionism will decrease our productivity. Have you ever asked a question to yourself whether or not your work is good enough? Do you worry that you will make mistakes and be rejected by others if you don't do the best job possible? I myself have that questions most of times. Without realizing it, the more time and effort that we put into procrastination, the less productive we become. It's great to value hard work, but we have to stop trying to be perfect because it is killing our productivity. The fourth, perfectionism makes us unhappy. It's hard to feel happy in life when we are dissatisfied with everything that we do. Procrastination can take away some piece of our happiness. Why? Because by that, we will have a lot of regrets, which fuels vicious cycle of stress, shame, and self-criticism. The fifth, perfection is a time killer. As a perfectionist, we can get caught in the deadly trap of overload tasks, where time stands still. Being a hard worker is a great quality, but when it starts to waste our precious time, we need to reassess our behavior. Are we wasting our time in the hopes of achieving perfection? In our desire to make our work perfect, we become overly critical and end up spending hours on one project. When we obsess over details, that is when we end up making more mistakes. I have passed through that actually. The sixth, it fits our fear of failure. What many of us don't realize is that fear is something that our mind creates, which means that it isn't real even though we perceive it to be so. Perfectionism is a fear-based thought pattern that tricks us into believing that we aren't good enough. I know it can be hard to give up being a perfectionist. We get sucked into the belief that if we master perfection, we have mastered life. This fantasy is so far from true. We need to understand that making mistakes is a normal part of life. If we fall, take the opportunity to learn from it and move forward. Once we adopt this mindset, our fear of failure will gone. Now is the time to stop trying to be perfect. Perfection is a long, difficult, and painful road that can lead nowhere. Before I end my speech, I will share what Robert Hiller, an American poet, said. Perfectionism is a dangerous state of mind that in an imperfect world. We have to remember not to limit our potential and be someone that we're not in order to please everyone else. Be comfortable be comfortable with who we are, and live in alignment with our truth. Thank you. That's all from me. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you. Give applause to Toastmaster Devi Nasution. Trying to be perfect. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, we move for the third speakers. Her project is level 3, project elective project, the second speech, social speech. The objective is the member to practice delivering social speeches in front of club members. She will be evaluated by Toastmaster Putuwijaya. Time 3 to 4 minutes. The title, My Best Friends Ibu Gayes. Please welcome Toastmaster Cut Irna. The screen is yours.
My
Hello.
second speech actually. My second speech title is the best
Yes.
performer.
Second
Ibu Gayes is
speech.
the first speech.
Oh,
Yes, there are 2 projects for this
okay. So
level.
the title is the best performer.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay. Toastmaster Cut Irna. Time is yours.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. And I would like to announce, it looks like a pretend, the best performer in teaching and learning goes to Ibu Cut Irna Setiawati from Business Administration Department. Please welcome. Yay! I got it. I got it. Again, I got it. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for the award. And give again for me the second time as the best performer in teaching and learning for faculty level in Telkom University. I know exactly this is my passion. This is my passion. Thank you so much. Actually, the award is not my end goal. The award is not my target, actually. I love teaching. I love education. And I really enjoy when I have to share everything for my students. I know exactly that it's very challenging for us when we have to teach in the pandemic situation, push us as a teacher to teach online, and we are far apart from our beloved students, right? There are actually several things that I did it for this teaching and learning mechanism and methodology for this semester. Number one, I always do provide quizzes by using modern technology. Name is quizzes.com. I know this application is very useful, ladies and gentlemen. I know this application is also easy to reuse again for one class to another class. All the students will compete, answer all the questions, and I will show their score live on the lead board. So everybody, for example, in the last level, and then answer the question and try to higher their score, move, then become number one. That is very good to motivate our students to do their best and also to recall all the materials every night. The second one, I always decrease assessment. I know all of our students easy to get tired in online teaching, right? So I don't want to make my students become more confused by give them so many assignments. So all my students at the end of the week, I always say that no assignment this week. Everybody, yay! Then they will happy for that. Number 3, I always make a collaboration with the students. I always make them a group breakout on a Zoom. So people in the Zoom will discuss, and then at the end of the day, they will present to me their idea and give the feedback for the materials. So I know all of us have do our best for our students. This is just a word, and this year is God's to me. But I do believe all the lectures always do the best effort and achieve their score in front of their students. I would like to say thank you so much for my team teaching. And the last one, I would like to say thank you for my beloved students because of you are so loyal. Open your camera. You smile on me. You really focus on me. You answer my question. We laugh together. And I think that's all. See you again in the next semester. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you, my beloved team and my department. Thank you.
Okay, give applause to Toastmaster Irna. And congratulations for your achievement to the best performer. Yes. You're inspiring us. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Irna. Next, we move to our timer reports. Hello, Toastmaster Andy. You still mute?
Okay. So here is my timer report. I will share my screen. For Eko Tampu Bolon, your time is 6 minutes and 32 seconds, and you are qualified. For Definition, your time is 7 minutes 13 seconds. You're qualified. And Irna, your time is 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Or all prepared speaker is qualified. That's my report. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Andy. Okay, now we invite Toastmaster David. Hello.
Hello, Tom. Okay, thank you so much, Tom. So, my dear fellow Toastmaster, this is time for you to give your vote for your favorite speaker in paper speech session. So, I will launch the voting. Okay, you can choose your favorite speaker. And the voting will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for our ballot counter. And for the next session, I will hand the control to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Berry.
Thank you, Master Fajar. Now, before I evaluate for the today meeting, I would like to call the first evaluator for evaluate first prepared speech from Eko Tampu Bolon. Please welcome Toastmaster Pronawati. The screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. GE. First of all, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Eko Tampu Bolon for completing your level 1 project 2. So let's give him a round of applause. Toastmaster Eko Tampu Bolon, I think there are 3 things which I like about your speech today. You talk about stop worrying. And I like that you open it with a heartbeat to show that people are normally nervous. So it's a very descriptive. And you try to connect with the audience by asking the audience. And second, I like about you use a very descriptive language in the opening. For example, like you feel, oh, my heartbeat is like this, and I was sweating, I was very nervous, very descriptive. So we know how you feel exactly when you are very nervous. And that is a very good description. So it's if that we are with you. And the third is I like about your observation from your own personal experience. So you share your personal experience on how people behave when they are nervous and when they are confident. I also would like, as anything, we need to make room for improvement. And I would like to make 3 suggestions. First of all, I would suggest to have more clarity, yeah? Because when I listened to your speech, I was a little bit confused on your purpose. Because you said that talking about stop worrying, but the content is more about the comparison between people who are nervous and people who are confident. And you did some about the about when you feel worry at the end, but that was only a small portion of your speech. So I would expect to have more about how you conquer your worry. And then second, I would suggest that you stand up so you can use a body language. Overall though, I think I congratulate you for completing the project. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ronawati, for your improvement for me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ronawati. Good input for our first speaker, Toastmaster Eko. And we'll go next to second evaluator, Toastmaster Rina Ginting. The screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. For the first, I would like to say congrats to Toastmaster Devi. You successful deliver your speech tonight. Then, before I give my evaluation, I would like to ask you, is it your personal experience, Toastmaster Devi?
Actually, I combine and then I do some research on the internet. I do surf on the internet, and then I got this 6 reason, and then I will just combine this.
Okay. Because I see that the topic that you are delivered tonight is a good topic and very interesting topic. When you start with the question, it's good because you try to attain audience attention so everyone can focus on your topic, and then you start your speech with your information that you are given and also the research that you find in before you prepare the speech. After that, you conclude the speech with a conclusion, not so many conclusion, but a little conclusion, but it's so what I call, yeah, it's perfect. And then you close with one quote. I think even it's divided to this is opening, this is the this is the body, this is the closing, but it's colored is others. I think it is a good poem from you. And then your pronunciation, I love it so much because it's clearly to hear. And then you also choose the selective vocabulary that we can understand well what your topic you are deliver. But I think the room for improvement for your speech tonight is how you appear your face, because it's look dark, so we cannot see you clearly, and then just see your mood when you talk about one topic, and then but we cannot see your eyes. Also, maybe you can show your half of your body, so when you move your hand to emphasize the statement or the statement or the point, we can see your hand movement. And then if you start with one question, maybe it better when you start with the with one question, but two persons, not only one person. I think that is all. Congratulations, Toastmaster Depi. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rina. Maybe I will change my lamp later. So it will become lighter here. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rina and Toastmaster Devi already taking note for that. And next, the last one for the third evaluator. Please welcome Toastmaster I Putu Gede. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Barry as a GE. So first of all, I would like to say congrats to Toastmaster Cut Ima, who is delivering the second speech of social speech with the project The Best Performance. The title is The Best Performance. So the time is 3 until 4 minutes. So first, you make it with the grab the audience with the certificate with the figura like this, yeah. Oh, hooray, hooray, hooray. It's good for you to make it opening with the audience is interest with your speech. The second is about the smile and laugh. During your speaks, all of you speak is you make smile like this and laugh because this is related with the title, the best performance. It's good for you. What is the topic is related with what your face and body language. The third is about your enjoy during the delivery speak because this is the purpose of the project is a toast, yeah, an acceptance speech and speak to honor individual a presentation on award. So this is related with your student who use the quizzes.com and use the breakout room during the Zoom meeting. So you deliver the speak is very clear, yeah. And then of course you have challenge yourself to improve your body language. First, about the smile, your face okay, but the body maybe you make your like half like this at the top, so the audience make a clear what is your language during your speaks on that. Overall, for you, Toastmaster Cutiman, that you give the good speaks. We want to waiting the your next speaks on the next project and the next session. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster I Putu Gede, for the evaluation for Toastmaster I Cut Ima Setiawati. And then next we go to the timer report from Toastmaster Andi Chanturi. Toastmaster Andi, please your report for the time.
Okay, sorry. So here is my report for evaluator speaker. I will share my screen. For Ronawati, your time is 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Rina is 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And Ipu Tugede, your time is 2 minutes and 18 seconds. All speaker evaluator are qualified. That's all for my report. Back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Andi, for your time report for the all evaluators. Next, I would like to call our grammarian for today's meeting. Please welcome Toastmaster Yanike.
Thank you, GE. I would like to say congratulations to everybody here that successfully delivering the speech and also using, I can say that almost perfect English. However, during the first session, I could hardly listen or hear the speakers, any speakers, use our word of the day. Okay, I could hardly hear it. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't hear anyone here say or use the word downright, attain, and accomplish. Maybe for the next, we need to use our word of the day. Okay. All right. I would like to ask anyone here, everybody here, to turn on the speaker or the microphone, because we would like to learn together. Sorry, I didn't have anything to show you to have the screen to share. However, I wrote down something, not something. Yeah, okay, a few that we need to learn together. All right. So I heard somebody say, "We as the human." I believe that she would like to say we as human. Okay, this is interesting because in English we have silent H and also the H that needs to be pronounced to be plosive. So human, it's supposed to be not silent H. So we should say human, not human. But what is the example of silent H here? I heard that just now, before this, I heard somebody say it's to honor someone. Now, this is the example of silent H. It's supposed to be this is to honor someone. So honor there is supposed to be silent H. So honor. So if you feel like proud, you say that it's an honor, right? You don't say it's an honor. All right. So that's silent H that we learned today. Thank you. This opportunity also remind me about this. Now, I heard somebody say, do everybody hear this following sound? What is the right way to say? Anyone?
Anybody
Unmute yourself,
hear
everybody.
me? Anybody hear me?
Okay, another. This person
Anybody
said,
can hear
do
me?
everybody hear this following sound? You know, the keyword is everybody.
Does everybody?
Oh my gosh, the back sound, sorry. So the right way is does.
Does.
Everybody does. Because this is third person singular, becoming third person singular. So we don't use do for third person singular, we use does. So the right way is to say, supposed to be, does everybody or does anyone could hear this following sound? All right, this is interesting. I did the same mistake before when I was a student in the college one. So my lecturer, the one who tried to correct that. So I heard this person say, I know this tool is easy to reuse again. What's wrong with that sentence, right? But you know the function of reuse, it already means again. So if you say reuse again, it is not the right way. So you have to use only reuse. So you can say, I know this tool is easy to reuse. So no need to put again because the word reuse already mentioned again. So another one is, hold on, okay, be patient everybody. Somebody say, I would like to say thank you so much to my team teaching. All right, this is interesting. Which one is the right way to say? My team teaching.
I think we need to
It's supposed to be
teaching team.
teaching team, exactly. Exactly. So it's about noun clause, yeah? Noun clause. So this is, it's more like technical grammar. I'm sorry, I'm becoming teacher today. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fellow Toastmasters. Okay, somebody said, your time is 4 minutes and 6 seconds. What is the right way? Somebody said your time is 4 minutes and 6 seconds. What's missing?
Seconds.
Exactly. 4 minutes. It's already plural. And then 6 seconds. It's already plural. So you have to say your time is 4 minutes and 6 seconds with the S. All right. I would like to continue. This is the last one. I hope you hang on there. I think this is a very interesting topic. What is the right way?
Interesting topic.
Interesting topic. Why? Because after you use adjective, it should be followed by a noun, because that is the modifier. That is the function of an adjective. Adjective always explain a noun. So interest is actually can be adverb, but you need to change it. Or interest can be also verb. I am interest. I'm interest. But if you say I'm interesting, it's another meaning, right? I'm interesting. So you better say, I think this is a very interesting topic. That's all from me. That's my report, everybody. I hope you're not getting bored there. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanike. As always, you always become our teacher. And we move forward for the report from our counter, Toastmaster Sasro. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Berry. So I think this night all is the great the speaker. Thank you for your sharing, for your story, and then also corrective input. Okay, tonight I will send the report counter. So the first I share from the Michael Tani. For the Toastmaster Michael Tani, I record 2 time say and Toastmaster Fajar 1 time is For the ballot David Silalahi, I think is clear. And for the Toastmaster Devi, 3 time I record I use the word For the Toastmaster Putu Wijaya, I think it is all is clear. For the Toastmaster Rina as evaluator, 2 time use the For the evaluator, Mrs. Ronawati, I think is clear. For the Toastmaster Berry also, it's clear. For the Toastmaster Yazlin, I think because he's nervous, I found 12 time use the word and 1 time is R. Eko Tampu Bolon, 3 time 1 and R is 0. For Toastmaster Cut Irma, all is clear. For the Toastmaster Andi Shanturi, I see I heard 2 time use 2 time is R. For the Toastmaster Yanike, all is I heard is clear. For the Toastmaster Alice, 1 time use word and 2 time is R. Okay, that's all. I think. Thank you. Back to Tom.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sasro, for your report. And next, for the ballot counter, for the evaluator, please welcome Toastmaster David.
Okay, thank you so much, GE. So we're still not doing voting for evaluator. So first, let's do voting for choose our favorite evaluator, and you can choose right now. Okay, you can choose. And the voting will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And thank you. Okay, so I will recap all of the food first before I give my report. Back to you first, GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster David. Finally, we come.
Sorry,
Am I
Toastmaster
audible?
Berry. Your voice is so soft right now.
Still not clear.
Your pronunciation clear, but the voice is soft.
The volume, you need to increase your volume. Thank you.
Already, I think. So wait. Is it clear now? Okay, I will continue. For today meeting, there will actually very good for all of the speakers. They deliver and encourage for all of the team members and motivate each other. That's one of good things that we have done for today meeting. And actually what I will suggest, just take it positively, because maybe some things that can be improved on the next meeting. Like today, before we start our meeting, that's a little bit delay, maybe 1-2 minutes. Maybe in the next meeting, we can start timely. And for the team members also, or for the guests, maybe can they are some is using mobile phone, better put like landscape rather than portrait, I think, so we can see more wide in your position. And for all of the speakers, motivate very good for all of the team members. And also I see a lot of guests for tonight meeting. That's good for us also. Better if we can invite more guests in the next meeting. Yeah, I think that's some evaluation for me for today meeting. But before closing my evaluation for today meeting, I have here one good quote for today. So the quote is like this: good enough isn't good enough if there can be better, and better isn't good enough if there can be best. That's all for my evaluation for today meeting. Back to Tom.
Okay, thank you, Master Mary. I think we invite for our ballot counter to share who is the winner.
Okay, thank you so much, Tom. So, my dear fellow Toastmaster, now I will announce the most favorite speaker for each session of our meeting tonight. Let me share my screen first. Okay. So can you see the screen? Okay, so for the first is for the most favorite speaker for table topic session. So the most favorite speaker is congratulations to Toastmaster Yaslin Nurhaliza. Okay, so for Toastmaster Yaslin,
Congrats.
for Toastmaster Yaslin Nurhaliza, please start your video and we will take picture.
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
Yaslin.
Yaslin. Hello, Toastmaster Yaslin.
Maybe we will hand this certificate to her later.
Oh, okay. And then we are moved to the most favorite speaker for prepare speech. And the most favorite speaker is, congratulations to Toastmaster Cut Irna Setiawati.
The best performer.
Congratulations. Toastmaster Cut
Congratulations.
Irna. So for Toastmaster
Thank you
Cut
so
Irna
much.
Setiawati. Okay. So we will take picture. Are you ready? Give a huge smile. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Okay, and the last is for the most favorite evaluator. And tonight, the most favorite evaluator goes to, congratulations to Toastmaster Ronawati Wongso.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Master Ronawati Wongso, please keep
Congrats,
your
Ibu Ronawati.
video.
Thank
We will take
you.
picture. Please make a huge smile. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's all for me. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you for our ballot counter for the announcement. Okay. Okay, thank you all. Maybe this our meeting to this evening. I hope you can enjoy our meeting. And I give the control to our president or our VP.
Can we have a group picture?
Okay.
Yes, let's take a picture for tonight.
Yes.
But we will
Before
hear the
our
closing
speech.
remarks from our
Yeah,
president first, yeah. Before
We have
taking the
special
picture.
guest from management, Toastmaster Sogil.
Yes, we have.
Okay, yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
Toastmaster Yanika, we go ahead.
Yes. So everybody, we have a special guest from the management. Now he's going to give us some motivations, and that I would like to invite our honorable Mr. Sogil. The screen is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Ibu Yanika. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me and also for the invite to come and share. I was actually surprised that with the invitation, and it was quite humbling that I'm being invited to speak on the topic motivational, because I told you I can't be motivational. However, when I heard the invitation, then I realized that, yeah, it's a good opportunity for me to share something that I personally experienced that could be applicable to all of you. But before that, I would like to congratulate you with the fact that I'm pretty impressed and very happy to see that all of you are putting so much effort in this Toastmaster, and the level of detail that you go to in picking up the mistakes and correcting people in the mistakes they are making. And most importantly, the courage and your self-esteem to actually come and speak here is very impressive. And I really congratulate all of you. And I say it's a pretty impressive work that you do here, right? So I was told that I'm given 5 minutes to share something motivational for everybody. And before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shogil. I'm leading the sustainability practice for Toba Pulp Lestari. And I would like to, I actually picked a different topic, but a different title for what I would like to discuss, share. And then I decided to make it more positive because my initial title was a little bit more pessimistic. So the topic I would like to discuss today is when there's a will, there is a way. And this particular quote, when there's a will, there's a way, has always been like a guardian angel for me and a motivational aspect for me to continue my learning journey, because I am, by nature, I like to always learn something new. So with that, I would like to share a story. Actually, I'm a law background person, and I would say I am not a very smart person because I literally slogged through to get through my degree in law, right? However, the only reason that I was able to get through my law degree was because I really wanted to help people and do something good for the community. So when I finished my law degree, then I realized that my heart is not in lawyering or going around helping people to solve their problem, mediating their case in court. So I decided to take a different path, and I went and joined and start in a IT consulting startup. And in that IT consulting startup, you see, when we hear the word startup these days, it's actually has become a very fancy word where everybody thinks that when you're in a startup, you have this snooker table on your office, you got these drinks, this vending machine and music, you can sit on a couch and work and all those kind of sorts of idea that we get. But in reality, the startup that I joined, it was an apartment with just a couch in the hall, and you literally can sit on the floor and work, right? And they love to hire a lot of interns. And my bosses or the directors, they told me that, hey, Shogyo, the reason we hired you is to build this company. And I'm like, okay, you know what? And when my boss told me that, the first thing that came to my mind was this quote of when there's a will, there is a way, right? And Richard Branson's famous quote was always been, even if you don't know something, always say no and you learn and do it, right? Never say no when people ask you something, always figure it out. That was Richard Branson's famous quote, the founder of Virgin Galactic and Virgin Airlines. So with that attitude, I joined the startup, and inshallah, by the grace of God, we did very well. We did very well. And the company, from a zero revenue company, it became a six-figure company, right? But then when it became a six-figure company, the directors decided that, hey, we're doing so well, it's time to sell the company. Let's sell the company. And I'm like, guys, if you sell the company, I'll be jobless. And my directors were like, you know what? We are so sorry. We have to let go when it's a good price. And we are so sorry for you, Shogyo. And then I lost that job, and I was back to ground zero, and I had to start all over again. And then when I analyzed and I realized that, hey, looks like I got to learn about how to be sustainable in a business, and I need to learn how to grow a business sustainably so that I will not be left out in that whole bigger picture. And I need to know how to scale a business in a very systematic way. And that's when an opportunity came with Deloitte. And when I joined Deloitte, it was like a workplace with the opportunity to learn, because in Deloitte, they had a system called Knowledge Exchange. They call it KX. And this platform Knowledge Exchange is technically an online library containing all the projects around the world, which all Deloitte officers do it around the world. And they have about, because Deloitte being a global MNC, they had 280,000 employees across 4,000 offices in the world, right? So all the project that runs there, they kind of like upload it into this KX. And when I went for the interview, when I was interviewed by one of my bosses told me, Shogyo, Deloitte is like Arsenal team. You know, you join in, you become a star player, and somebody will buy you off. So don't think that you'll be a star player in Deloitte. You're coming to Deloitte to learn and to become a star player, and you get your rewards when you move out of Deloitte, right? So initially I joined Deloitte as a account manager to build their businesses for for the northern part of Malaysia. And they made me in charge for a few cities to handle. And then when I was able to deliver the expectation, but you see, I was able to deliver the expectation within 6 months to a year. But that 6 months to a year, I was always telling my wife, I have no idea what am I doing here. These guys are all some smart ass consulting dudes from Harvard and Gajah Mada University or University Malaya and Oxford and all those high elite schools. And I'm like a boy from a small kampung with no idea what I'm doing here. And then again, in this job, the quote, when there's a will, there's a way, was reminded by my mother to me. And then I started learning. And the learning curve was extremely steep. I had to learn within days or weeks, because in the consulting industry, you're always thrown into a project with a notice as short as 48 to 24 hours, right? So I put on a humble posture of learning, and I was learning as fast as I can and as much as I can. And I go into the project, and one of the best opportunities is always about learning on the job, right? Learning on training. And with that attitude, I was able to grow from handling just few cities in northern of Malaysia. Within a year, I was able to be promoted to handling Malaysia, and then to Singapore, and then to Southeast Asia. So I was in Deloitte for about 7 years, and I moved on from a small city account management to APAC within 5 to 6 years. And then my last year, I was handling APAC with a team sitting in Malaysia and Singapore. So while I was doing all that, on my third or fourth year, I was introduced to the word sustainability, and sustainability came into the world of Deloitte. And I had no idea, I had no clue what sustainability was all about. But in reality, I have been in the social impact space since the age of 15, not realizing that social impact is part of sustainability. So when a new director joined the Singapore practice, I learned, and he joined after 12 years of research in sustainability, and Deloitte kind of acquired him to build the practice in Southeast Asia. And when I joined him and I learned the word sustainability, and I told him like, hey, this sustainability thing looks like it's the future. And I think my heart is there, because whatever I see you're doing and whatever I hear about it, something's just right about it. Like I'm falling in love, when you see like the girl or the boy that that's the one, and you get this tingling feeling in your stomach that, this love must be right. So similar to that, I had the kind of feeling when I was talking to him one night, and I told him, I want to learn sustainability. I want to master it. I want to be good at it. I want to be part of this game. I want to be part of this team or this community or this trend. And he's like, Shogil, you have a 9-to-5 job, and half the time you are out of the country and you are in some client's place. You're barely with your family. Do you have time? And I was telling, hey, his name was Raisin, and I was like, Raisin, you know what? I will do whatever it takes to learn, even if I have to do it for free. And that caught his attention. He said, wait, Shogil, did you just say you'll work for free? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'll work for free. You just tell me what to do, I'll do it for you. And he told me, all right, Shogil, you know what? Come and work for me after your working hours. You finish your reporting with your directors at 5 o'clock, and then you come to my side of the office and you work for me. And I was like, I jumped the gun and I said, fine, fantastic. That's the best thing. I'll work for free. And anyways, guys, just a disclaimer, I was able to work for free because my wife wasn't with me. This was in Singapore and my wife was in Malaysia, right? I only go back like 3 months once, or every fortnight I get to travel home to spend the weekend, because I'm always on the road for work. So I took the opportunity. I worked for free for him. So every day from 7 to 4, I would work for my consulting. I was in the risk advisory. And then after that, I will go work for him for free from 5 to 12. I will sit with him and he'll give me the instructions and I will do. And then in the weekends, I will go and read up on what I'm expected to do, and I will do the online courses and other things. And then time passed by for a year and 2 years, and he was very happy with my delivery. And he said, Shogil, you know what? Why don't you just stay remotely and deliver for me? Or you can just go and manage the whole Malaysian team and we'll see how it goes. And I said, wow, that'd be fantastic. My wife will be very happy to hear that. I'll be back to home. And then I continued working for him for a year, and then the business picked up. The business picked up, and we decided that I will be on the road back to handle the 11 countries, to deliver them on sustainability services, to manage all the clients. And my team can sit in Malaysia and Singapore and deliver all the work for me, because it was quite straightforward. All the work was that I was expected of me to do. So then 2 to 3 years passed on. I was managing 2 countries, and then became 11 countries. Slowly, gradually, they add my portfolio to handle more countries. And then I became the sustainability manager and lead for Deloitte Southeast Asia, and got promoted to Asia Pacific. And that's when I found TPL, because eventually I realized that I got a bit tired of giving people advice and not really getting into the action and doing being part of the whole drama. So when TPL was looking for somebody to actually start from ground zero again, then I realized that as much as my passion was in sustainability, but the idea of starting all over again from ground zero as a startup was way more exciting. So with that attitude, I came for an interview in Jakarta, and I was told, Shugil, you are being hired to TPL to build the capacity of the local people and not to move your career up. So if you're okay with that, we'll hire you. And I'm like, that's the best thing that could happen to anyone, right? To build more capacity and to build more you, so that there are more greater opportunity for everybody and to grow the whole community. And the reason why I kind of really love this idea was because in Indonesia, because I was working very closely with the Deloitte office Jakarta, and I realized that there are big gap and not enough sustainability practitioners in Indonesia. And when someone says they are sustainability practitioner in Indonesia, it does not really mean an end-to-end specialist on that aspect, but they know some part of sustainability. So the moral of the story here is, dear Toastmasters and friends, is that when you have the will, there's always a way around it. There's no such thing that it's impossible. And even in the word impossible, the word possible is there, right? If you separate the words as it is. So with that, today I'm still trying new things, and I'm still failing, and I'm still trying again without fail, as much as I'm failing a lot, simply because of the willpower that I have, and the idea that I'm not going to give up until I know that I've tried not just my best, but I've tried every possible opportunity that's available to solve or achieve what I want. So never give up in your plans or your goals. Never give up in what you want to do, and never think that someone is there to help you or to push you up. Your bestest friend in your world is going to be you yourself and your mindset and your mental health. So it's very important how you take care of your mental health and how you're going to do it. So strengthen your willpower, strengthen and break down your goals and vision, have clear plans, and anything is possible. Because I'm a kampong boy from nowhere, and just with the idea of and with a strong will, if I can achieve what I have achieved, I'm pretty sure you all can do better than me. So thank you very much, and happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sogil, our sustainability manager, for the very inspiring speech and motivation that you have given to us. And now I would like to say thank you. We'll close this meeting. Let me pull over. It's not safe for driving. Okay, I've stopped for a while. So everybody, thank you very much for joining. Thank you. And then I really appreciate everyone who's delivering speech, who take part as a role takers. I would like to say also, please join us again. And then let's take a picture together, everybody. Let's turn on the camera. All right. So
I will
everybody,
count
looking very handsome.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Michael Tani, I don't see you.
Toastmaster Michael Tani and
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
David.
Labueni.
And Toastmaster Labueni, and then Toastmaster Fajar. Let's turn on the camera. Let's take a picture.
Okay, I will count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and give your best smile. 3. Okay, thank you. I will share it to our group, yeah.
Thank you, VPE.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our guest, Mr.
Thank
Yaslin,
you.
Toastmaster
Thank you,
Roland.
everyone, and our guests.
Tom.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Toastmaster Yaslin.